Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video, the video game series in which we look at a recently released game and I give you my first thoughts and impressions on it. Today we're looking at another JRPG sort of styled game. It's called Ghosts of Hollow Creek and it came out on the 21st of June. It's not bad, but it suffers from a problem that I've found with a lot of these sort of pixelated JRPG style games, in that it's incredibly long-winded and there is a definite scaling issue. A lot of JRPGs of old used to go in and it was a cakewalk to allow you to level up, and then you would hit the hard parts, whereas this throws you right in the deep end and it makes you feel like you don't really want to play. As always though, we will jump into the options first and then we'll jump straight into the game and I will show you what it's all about. Let's jump into it. Okay, so first things first, you're going to see that there is a white line at the top and you can see my toolbar at the bottom. That's because this game doesn't actually have a full screen mode and it doesn't seem to want to capture on game capture either. This is a little bit disconcerting and a little bit upsetting. It would be nice if we had an actual full screen mode, or at least let me capture the game properly. You can have command remember, you can have touch UI on. I would highly recommend leaving this on 100%. And then you've got a number of volumes here that again start at max. The soundtrack is actually very nice. It's very relaxing and it does suit the theme of the game. However, there are no graphic options at all, so to speak, and that is also a problem as well. But let's jump into the game and see what it's actually like. Alright, we're in the game and we are a party of 4. This is a party of 4 that you start with, and you've gone off to become mercenaries because reasons, don't quite know. Movement is mouse based, very MOBA style. Unfortunately though, whenever you move, you get that really horrible flashing sort of square. But this is a good time to show you what the combat's like. So it is turn-based combat and it is a lot of clicks. So just bear that in mind. You are going to be doing a lot of clicking in order to do each movement as it comes up. This is something that I didn't realize was as annoying as what it used to be in JRPGs until you got a party of 4 in a game like this. You've got attack, special, guard, and item. The game literally starts you with nothing. The dude that gives you the first mission says he's given you things, but he really hasn't. So your items are, you've got 3 health potions, and that's your lot. Your attack is just a basic attack. This is your paladin character, this is your rogue, this is your mage, and this is your priest or healer. So depending on who you're using, you have a number of different bars as well. So you've got HP, MP, TP. TP is basically like your combat move, and you earn TP points just by doing things in fights. So if you physically attack them, you'll gain TP, etc. So that's a good way of balancing it. MP is for magic attacks, etc. So as you can see, Shield Toss is a magic attack, and Stand Strong is a TP attack. This, it does tell you in the top what it does, but because he's got none of what I'd actually want, we're not going to do anything with that. Michelle is a rogue. Again, these require TP, but Shiv doesn't. So you can go in with a Shiv attack if you so desire. Magic, both of them require MP. Fire, the fuel the fire acts like an ember that also suscepts them to more damage. And then your priest obviously has heal and enhance. We are going to heal up because I want to try and keep people alive. Now there is no information on the enemies at all, and I don't know whether you can gain the ability like a scan to see how much health the enemies have, but they are all incredibly tanky. They take a good few turns. It takes about 5 minutes, give or take, to sort of get them down. It takes a long time, not least because the way it works is that you go through and you select all the moves first, and then it runs through the animation of how it works. The graphics of them, you know, the images aren't bad. I just think it takes too many clicks for what I want to do, and the difficulty scaling really doesn't help. The other thing that I'm sure you can see in the bottom right hand corner here is whenever I've got this on like as full screen as it will go, any notifications I get from Steam sort of stay here in this really annoying blurred sort of screen. I'm not a fan. I don't like the way that it sort of takes up so much of my screen for something that I don't want it to. So this is the game. This is what you're going to spend a lot of your time doing. I'm not overly impressed if I'm gonna be honest. It's not really got a story that's captured me yet. It's not that intuitive, and it starts you at such a disadvantage with such a lack of anything that you kind of don't want to. I don't want to spend 5 minutes on these very early mobs. This is the very first mission that the guy sent you on, and that's before we even get to the boss. The other thing is the sheer sort of regularity that you get these combats. Like, it's not a little bit. It's you move 2 squares and you're in another combat scenario. And I'm not a fan. I'm not going to lie. It seems like it could have been a good game, and if it was released in the early 90s, I'm sure it would have gone down a treat. But we've moved on from this. We've moved on from this game style. We've moved on from this gameplay. And as a result, it's just not very enjoyable. It's too long-winded for me. I can't see, I don't think. I don't know if status tells us how much we have. Yeah, so you've got your how much you need for your next level, your attack. I literally have no weapons, no shield, no nothing. Like, it's really odd for me because a lot of JRPGs, again, will start you with at least the basic equipment. This starts you with nothing. So you really are up against it. And again, when you move, you get this horrible sort of square that comes up, and it's really off-putting. There's a lot of flashes in the game as well. There are some puzzles, granted very easy puzzles, but there are some puzzles for you to sort of accomplish and get stuff. So far in the chests, interesting. So these chests are randomly generated, apparently. Last time I did this before I died to the boss, I got gold. Now I've got a crystal fragment. So the chests are procedurally generated from when you play, which is rather interesting. There you are. This is the Ghost of Hollow Creek. Let me know what you think in those comments down below, guys. I think we are past this genre now, honestly. But let me know. You might like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.